Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the softball team at Chicago Christian High School in Palos Heights. We're very fortunate. On my right, we've got head coach Kevin Pittman, and then on my left, a couple of the athletes on the team, Jocelyn and Scarlett. And we are very much at the front end of their season. And so we're going to get a preview of how the season's going and, meet the athletes and their expectations for the year. Coach Pittman, before we even talk about this season, I know you wear a few different hats here. Can you talk about what you do at Chicago Christian and your background as a coach?
Sure. You said I'm the softball coach here, I'm the basketball coach here, I'm the dean of students here, I'm the activities director here. I coach strength training classes here, so PE teacher, and whatever else they can find for me to do in my spare time.
Well, I was going to say it's a lot of things to be juggling. You have up in the air, and obviously you're doing it very well. You've been doing it for a while. I think you've been a head coach for this sport at least 13 years. Is it?
This sport is 13 years. With basketball, I think I've been the head coach for 18 years at varsity and 30 years total in the program.
Wow. So you started coaching when you were like 12 years old, is that right?
Sure, we'll go with that one.
All right. And then how about, ladies, let me turn to you for just a second. And I do, Coach, want to ask how the early season is going first, but can you tell us what positions you play?
I'm a pitcher.
Pitcher?
And I'm a catcher, so we're basically a pitcher-catcher duo.
You are a team, really the team. Okay. And ladies, I'm going to ask you to talk about your preseason training and how you look going in the season so far. Coach, overall, I know there's a lot of high expectations. Chicago Christian's been on a roll. You've won some conference championships. Based on the preseason so far and looking into this season, how do things look for you?
Well, it's a new season, as you obviously know. It's a new conference as well for us. So the conference format's a little bit different this year. We play every team twice, or we didn't do that last year. It was broken down into divisions. So we won our division last year, our conference division. So this year there's just one division. And there's some teams that we've never played before with this new conference. So kind of a lot of unknowns going into the season.
Okay. Bringing up the idea of playing new teams, in some ways it's kind of exciting, but then it raises some huge question marks, right?
Right. With some programs that we're familiar with and they're familiar with us, we kind of know what to expect from them and the style that they play, and pitchers coming back, hitters coming back with new ones, with new teams. I mean, it's a brand new slate for everybody.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Make it exciting. Ladies, how about, especially for a pitcher and a catcher and that partnership, how about the preseason for you? How do you feel about where your arm is at now? How do you feel about how the team looks going forward here?
I think for me, a little more work needs to be done, but I think me and Scarlett work pretty good together. And same with our entire team. I feel like if we work good together as a team, we could play good. Even though there's new girls on the team, I feel like as the season goes on, we'll get more and more comfortable with each other, so we'll have a better season.
Good. I like the way she glanced at you. She knows she has something she needs to work on, and obviously that's part of it. Though early in the season, identify what you need to address, and then address it so when the season arrives, you're ready to take on those challenges. Right? Scarlett, can you talk about where you're at so far this season and how you feel about going forward?
Honestly, I think we came off to a rocky start because all the girls are like freshmen, sophomores coming up to varsity. It's going to be pretty tough for them. But I feel like once friendships bond and we become more like a family, then we'll be okay.
It is so key to identify the things you need to work on, and obviously you've identified something. No pressure, you're seniors, but senior leadership is going to be a big part of this picture now, right? All right. They're all important. I still am going to ask, are there certain games that you really look forward to, or rivalries, or athletes on that team, or there's something special about that matchup?
Again, the new conference kind of changes all that for us. Games in the past that have been big, they're no longer on our schedule anymore. So, I think in this conference, softball-wise, Bishop Mack is always a really quality opponent. And we haven't played them the last couple of years, but they're back on our schedule this year twice. Timothy is our rival in every sport that we play, so it's nice to have them twice. So just off the top of my head, those are two. And again, we haven't played Marion Central in forever, so I think rivalries are going to take a little bit of time to develop in this conference because it's brand new again.
Right. Yeah, you could say there's some new rivalries are going to show up for sure. Well, good luck with those. Ladies, any certain games or matchups you look forward to?
I look forward to Bishop Mac. I think if we pull through, we could do pretty good. We just have to work as a team.
All right.
I think if we have faith in each other, every game will go completely well. Praying together before games gives us so much faith in God to lead us to where we are. So that's all that matters.
All right. Well, hopefully you come together that way, and you can take that onto the field. All right. Turn away from this just a little bit, and that let me talk about you two as students at Chicago Christian. Do you have a favorite subject?
I really like sociology. That's my favorite right now.
My wood tech class, 100%.
All right. Wood Tech Sociology, and then how about, do you do any other club sports or activities at Chicago Christian?
Currently, I do not. I just do softball right now.
I am a point guard on basketball, girls basketball.
All right. I would say between basketball and softball, I mean, it's a almost a year-round commitment. Yeah. All right. And then seniors, enjoy the last few months, but plans after high school? Do you know what you might be doing next?
I want to go into social work currently. I don't know where I'm going to go yet, but I'll figure it out.
All right. You have a little bit of time still. All right. Good luck. Yeah. No, it's a great field to head into.
I'm planning on going into the local 399 union for engineering and then branching out to see if I can go into carpentry. So.
All right, good luck. I like it. And that connects into the wood shop, right? Get some experience. Okay. And then final couple of questions for both of you. The first one would be, how about, so this is the start of a new season, but looking back, do you have like a favorite moment or game or at bat or something like that was really a cool time?
From last season?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that was the walk-off home run that Lizzie Sudeikis hit for us against Elmwood after we went up there, and they handed it to us pretty well. They came here and we beat them with a Lizzie walk-off homer in the bottom of the seventh, and that, because of that, secured our title again for us. So
it sounds like the title, and I also picture that walk-off, the energy and the kids jumping and cheering, I'm sure. Yeah, it sounds like a great image.
yeah, that was pretty fun.
I'll bet. And like you said, the conference too in that same one. How about for you, Jesslyn?
I would also say the Elmwood game, because Lizzie really pulled that off for us. But also altogether, as a team, it was probably my favorite season because we worked so well together. So we made a lot of good memories.
It is nice when everybody comes together, right? That kind of chemistry like that. Yeah. Scarlett, how about for you?
I think just winning back-to-back MSC championships.
It is a special achievement, the back-to-back debate. Just to be able to say that, back-to-back, not just back-to-back, back-to-back to back.
Yeah.
Okay. And then final question for all of you. What do you like best about coaching or playing softball at Chicago Christian?
Let them answer that one first.
All right.
I would say for me, I like making new friends. Like, the team is very important to me. It's not just the game. I like how we play together better when we form new friendships. And I think overall it helps us play better.
Yeah, it for sure. And like you said, they have those relationships, right? It isn't just the sport. It's the relationships that come with it, right?
Basically. So, yeah, basically what she said, growing up, I went to a public school, and then coming to a private school, I didn't know anybody. So sports is really where you make the new friends. So coming into freshman year, I made friends, and it made me more comfortable with playing the sport. So I've been playing it my whole life, so it's been, yeah.
Well, it is nice, right, to make the friends, and then that allows you to feel comfortable in your, whatever that space is, in this case, softball. And yeah. Coach, how about for you?
I'm going to say the same thing. Getting to know the players in a setting different than this regular school setting, being with the basketball team and the softball team day after day after day, you become like a family. You share each other's ups, downs, and you really get to know them on a really more intimate level, and that's fun. And having an influence on the teams that you coach and the lives, I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Ultimately, right, one of the most fulfilling qualities in being a coach, and any part of the job, whether teaching or the dean's office, but to have that kind of, watch them grow in that way and develop the relationships they have, right?
Right, absolutely, and it's hard for me to believe that you guys have been with 4 years. So, yeah, it goes fast.
All right, now you're going to try and draw tears from me here, and I'm not going to do it. Hey, have the magic moment this year, all right? Have the fun, that senior year together, and enjoy your opportunities. And let's see if we can get another back in there. All right. All right. Good luck, coach.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate
Good luck, coach. Good luck, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm Dave Warzone. You've been watching Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the softball program at Chicago Christian High School. Thank you for watching.